Okay, let's jump right into this.
Okay.
We hear that in a world without the Flash, you take over. You take the bull by the horns and just...
Yeah, that's fair to say. We pick up season 4 6 months in the future. Iris has kind of had to step up as team leader and facilitate the protection of Central City because Flash is gone. Kid Flash also kind of steps into his role. Jesse, Joe, and Cisco were all kind of trying to pick up the pieces of Flash not being there. And so Iris's contribution is kind of being the boss lady and making sure everything is functioning as it should be. So it's nice to see her kind of have agency and take, the bull by the horns, like you said.
What was it like working, I think twice now, with Kevin Smith? And I think you have a future episode planned already that he's coming in.
Yeah, we just did the IMDb vote with him, and he said he was doing an episode of ours this season again, which is great. Kevin's great. The thing that Kevin brings to our show is an actual enthusiasm for the show. He's a fan of comics, and he is a fan of The Flash. And so he's extremely invested in these characters, not just as a director, but as a fan. And that's important. It gets us excited on set, We've been doing it for so long that sometimes it's like, okay, let's just get through it, And he reminds us like how exciting it really is. And so it's always awesome to have a director that keeps our energy like up. Yeah, he's awesome.
That's great.
Yeah.
What can, besides the thing that Iris is taking the bull by the horns, is she really missing Barry? She hopes to get with him again romantically?
Well, yeah, they haven't.
Yeah,
I mean, they haven't broken up. There's still those save the date cards that have gone out. But yeah, I mean, she's very sad, very depressed that he's gone, and I think she's dealing with it in a way of suppressing those feelings. And I think that's why she does so well at being the team leader, because that's what she can focus on. She can kind of push those feelings about Barry being gone aside and just focus on work. But behind that is a woman that is very depressed and sad and not sure if her fiance is ever going to come back, if that dream wedding of hers is ever going to happen. And so she's just doing her best to fulfill Barry's wishes, which is just to move forward and keep going.
So the hardest part was the fact that he disappeared right after delivering all the invitations. How does Iris still have to go get those invitations back and let people know it's not happening?
Well, she's still holding out hope that it could and will happen and that he'll be back by that date. But yeah, it's funny. That is something we deal with, those save the date cards, There's a deadline. We got to get Barry out, because we all want this wedding to happen. But yeah, he took off. He didn't really consult Iris. He just made this decision without her. And that's something that I think they're going to have to deal with in season 4 before they can get married, is communication issues and making sure they're on the same page. Because I think she feels pretty left out when it comes to Barry.
A woman playing a character that inspires so many young girls and children from all over the world.
Yeah.
Is there a plot line that you would really like to play or to develop or to bring to the show?
I think we're doing it finally. I think we're finally getting there with Iris. I think her being the team leader is in line with what I envisioned for the character. I don't know that I ever envisioned her being the team leader at Star Labs. I was hoping it would be more in picture news, but wherever she has agency and is contributing, I think it's important for young women to see that, to see women on TV that are fully developed, that are not just love interests. I mean, I love the Barry and Iris dynamic, but I think it's important for young girls to see Iris at her job contributing. So yeah.